one for a deal. What a muntias and muntin commodio.
Such a call. It comes from a point of ignorance. Ignorance. Because first, you need to come closer and then ask so that you appreciate what it is, but not take it hook and line sinker. What is being said, but it goes beyond what is being preached out there. It's deeper than what is being preached. It's more deeper for our spirituality. And for on a lighter note, any of them that have been calling for the gender minister or gender agencies, they should first go and meet the Christian organization and go and ask.
I am with you, I have no day a year Christo Sumling Cremosumu Bano. Obe quote to William Munti
about Mary and Joseph. When they go and ask
before meeting me, I can't say maybe no more conco a Christopher, Mary Joseph. When they take communio, I said I didn't see what Ghana Nungua. More cano Nungua Ghana who, or Munkobus and Mary and Joseph. A queer fast while Joseph in Mary Crat and Sakwana Maba case with whom. Into a case we know young can we. After the Ocopa Mary, nearly Joseph a bush and four. Na Yakobus or more a queer fast woman. Joseph Coffa Mary name Mary Coffa Joseph and Sana or Munko Mate or Monsamasi.
About Mary and Joseph, then and they are satisfied with the research work on Mary and Joseph, then they should call the gender minister to abolish Christianity. And also, second one, all those who are calling for the gender minister to come and what, like I've indicated, is from a point of ignorance point, they should also go and see our Muslim or Islam organization.
Take what you. It in common only dino. Say what in Cremosum, any Chrisosum na abem. Some more by common any dia. Munin can close sorry. Because of Mary and Joseph. Now must uncon cremophone. Now and also Mungo Crusu and also and Sakwana Mabo Munchayu. Until we case with the young kind, I think you compare a Christopher dear near pen cremophone diano. Near Sovo and Sakwani are bomb Munchaya by Sovo Mosu case in a moment. You can cremophone way.
When they are satisfied with their research work from the Islamic organization, then they should also call the gender minister to abolish Islamic religion. Then they can call on us to also for the gender minister to come in. Constitutional age, as people are indicating on social media, when she's of that age, then we can have that discussion. But now her role for what was done is purely tradition and custom.
Now she's in school and she's been outdoor. How are we going to make sure that it doesn't affect her in school? A new role. Now her classmates will now know, okay, she's a queen mother and she has to be treated differently.
Her classmates have been part of this process from 6 years ago. She's a public figure.
Every went to assembly, Aquarian and Omodini by you. Or started 6 years ago. It is a says or 10 or 13 or 26 in Frimu. It was 30 and in Yene. And Yen and Ober started performing the Omoke and Debbie Ache. 6 years ago, only in Kuala Lina or a public figure who were in a community now at Timon.
Everybody know her that she will grow to become of this age. 6 years ago, the process was started publicly. She have been performing the domino right. If you go outside, you see some of her pictures performing those rites. So her classmates have known her to be of a significant person within the Gadangme people. She plays a particular traditional rite that ushers in the celebration of the Omo. So they're already aware. You understand? They're already aware. And everybody, I mean, we've been to school. When I was in school, we've had colleagues of ours, young guys, who were then installed as chiefs when they were young. And they were our classmates. We gave them the respect that we need to give them until of age. Because part of our tradition is also chiefs are installed, queens are installed, as I indicated, when they are even at the conceived stage. Others are installed immediately their mothers give birth of them. Performances, traditional rites are performed. That as for this boy, as for this particular girl, is a king or a queen, and performances are done, and they go to school. All right, the teachers respect that position. The classmates also respect that position. So we've not had any problem with that for the past 6 years that she have been.
Okay, they said yeah, Muhammad the Yakusino, the Yakusina Makachamo. Almost say, Omundi kind and con cremophone in chain. Omufrin cremophone in chain, no one by Christopher in chain. Omufre Christopher in chain, and I feel no more close answer no. And Sakurana or my baby bush or more questions. And Yasam Ketwa. See who intends someone so or the two.
To our investigation. And we got hint of this information yesterday, and we have to also do our investigation. And clearly, there is some conflicting outcomes, especially measure it against the right of the child, what custom ought to be. So, in the minds of the people doing that, they feel that they are fulfilling a customary right. And for that matter, they have to uphold their tradition, which of course we agree with them. And we also looked at the picture of the child in all these discussions. We also came to the conclusion that yes, if it is good for people to fulfill their tradition, they must also measure that against the right of a child, especially where the law prohibits the engagement of a child above the age of 18 years. So the issues of choice, children should not even come in at all, fulfilling that traditional culture that they deem fit and they hold dear to their heart. So for us, we think that offense has been committed, and we expect our laws to work, and we expect the institutions to take up this matter to save the child, because in the fulfillment of this culture, we don't think that children do have a place in the whole discussion. As to whether a child is a virgin or not, it's not a question to just answer on the basis of that. You'd also want to take certain decisions. But what the law requires is that a child below the age of 18 cannot get married to anybody, irrespective of whether they are fulfilling tradition or whatever it is that they need to do. So the understanding that must be established is that in fulfilling this particular tradition, children below the age of 18 are not available for the fulfillment of this. So if that has happened, and if to the extent that it is a child who is the age is around 12, which for us, we think that it doesn't sit well within our laws. It doesn't sit well with the protection of our children. It doesn't sit well in protecting the dignity of our children. So we have to take action to make sure that some of these things do not happen. And this particular case, we expect the institution to take up the matter and deal with it as the law prescribes.
Yeah, there's absolutely no justification for this, and we anticipate that the powers that be would take up the matter. But for Childwise International, is there anything?
Okay, etina say empanyfo mebrinano emfoa de ekoso no.
Hello, Ebusiafo. So pesi fita structure do for de. And then na fa ho kodom unique laser whitening. Unique laser whitening e wo toothpaste sonko a se wo de twitwi wo se a ema wo se na eye fita. Na eye fita no so no na eyi enkabone bi e wo no mu bia. Any tea stains, coffee stains, smoking stains bi e wo no mu bia. Unique laser whitening product. Ebe yi ni nyina free so ama kama. De ohia ne se ubetu so na udi egu o brush no so uwia na udi twitwi wo sine so nyina kama uwia enwuru enum gen wenum sa into contact Unique Laser Whitening e was 07999792330 07999792330 Unique Laser Whitening or say muni